Good morning, Pune. So, my name is Rahul Baburao Narvekar. I'm born on the 1st of October 1972. Mom said, "Beta, we don't have money for college, so you'll need to do a job." So with a lot of networking and jugaad, she got me my first job in life. So my first job in life was, I was a ward boy in the night shift in a hospital called Dhanvantri in a place called Mulund in Panchrasta. And that is the only job that I hated. And honestly, for any job, you should not say it. But I hated it because my problem was, it was a night shift, so ज़्यादा काम था नहीं. My challenge was I used to read a lot. पूरी रात में बैठ के पढ़ता था. So I was reading all these lovely novels, Tom Clancy, Harold Robbins, Sidney Sheldon, Frederick Forsyth. My problem was my virtual world was private jet, New York, south of France, Gucci, Prada, you know. And मेरा real world क्या था? ए चल फड़का मारे तो ना खाली लादी पूछायचो. तो मेरे को वो डिस्कनेक्ट था कि साला वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में तो अपन साला प्राइवेट जेट में ब्लॉन्ड बेब के साथ घूम रहे हैं और साला इधर फड़का मार रहे हैं. मतलब लेवल स्टैंडर्ड ना यार. So, but my mom is Punjabi, तो थोड़ा सा it took me some courage to go to her after some time and say, "Mom, I don't like this job. I want a cool job." She said, "काय cool job?" I said, "मला salesman व्हायचंय." She said, "का?" So I said, "ते खुश असतात." So I'm talking of 1989. I used to watch these people चाय की टपरी पे खड़े रह के, टाई लगा के, मस्त इस्त्री किया हुआ शर्ट, ऐसी बैग होती थी और खड़े रह के हंस रहे हैं. वो तो लेटर आई रियलाइज के साले क्यों हंस रहे हैं. उस टाइम पे मेरे को लगा खुश है. ठीक है, तो मैं बोला ये जॉब चाहिए. She said, "You are in 11th standard. They are all postgraduates. They were all medical reps." I said, "I don't know. I'll figure out." She said, "देख ले. If you get that job, you quit this job." So I started looking around for sales jobs. And then I came across this ad which says, "Salesman wanted, qualification no bar." I said, "Very good." So I went for the interview to Fort, Kalagoda, and I met this guy and he started listening to me. He said, "Oh, your English is very good. ये कार्ड बेचने का है." I said, "हाँ, वो तो कर लेंगे." He said, "Done, you're joining." I was happy. Suddenly I had a job offer, 1200 रुपया सैलरी, एक छोटा सा ब्रीफ केस दिया, विजिटिंग कार्ड. It said Rahul Narvekar, business executive. And somehow there was a spelling mistake, so instead of business executive, it said Bunziness executive. मैंने कहा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, पेन से ठीक किया. शाम को जाके चौल के एक एक घर में जाके, अरे मला नौकरी लागली, कार्ड कार्ड, फ्लॉन्टिंग में विजिटिंग कार्ड. नेक्स्ट डे बॉस ने बोला, साला 40 पैसे से एक कार्ड है, परत आण. Went back, I said, "Sorry, परत द्या." But I thought it's a cool thing. So what the job was that there was a physical discount card called Prestige discount card. So it was a physical card like a credit card and a booklet which had a list of all the outlets where you could go show the card and get a discount. My job was to sell that subscription of that card for 525 rupees for 1 year. I said, "हाँ हो जाएगा, समझाना है ना स्कीम समझ लिया." First 4 days I could not make one single call. Because I did not have the himmat to walk into an office and go and pitch that card. So in those days, most of Bombay offices were around Nariman Point, Fort, and that area, Marine Lines. And most of these offices, if you walked in, they used to have a computer printout stuck on the door. Dogs and salesmen not allowed. वो देखता था, फट जाती थी, बोला यार, कांपने लगता था, भाग जाता था. 5th day, बॉस ने बोला, कितनी सेल्स कॉल के लिए? 0. He started bajawing me. I started laughing. Then I remembered the guys who used to laugh on the street. मेरे को समझ में आया ये लोग क्यों हंसते थे. But then 5th day, with a lot of courage, I walked into the office, and I remember there was an office in Marine Lines, a building called Loha Bhavan. I walked in, there was a senior-looking guy. He's like, "हाँ बोलो." So I stood in front of him. He's like, "I'm Rahul." जो रट्टा मारा था एक सांस में बोल दिया. He looked up. He said, "Get out." I was so happy. I said, "Worst case क्या get out? अपन तो वैसे ही बड़े शर्म तो कोई मारता नहीं है." तो थोड़ा करेज आया. Started talking to a few more people. And then a couple of days later, this very kind doctor in Chinchpokli, he sat me down. He said, "अरे बाबा हळू बोल, काय बोलतो?" बोलता राहुल नार्वेकर, प्रेसिडेंट गॉन. काय? तो साहेब कार्ड आहे, डिस्काउंट भेटतो. He said, "एक दे." And honestly, till date, I think it was more out of kindness that it took. कि अच्छा एक मराठी मुलगा बिचारा थरथर कापतोय, चल देऊया. But he bought my card, and that was the first sale I made in life, and I've been selling ever since. Then did a various jobs, sold Dettol plaster in the red light district of Bombay. Used to stand in Akbarli's for Gillette razor and say razor gya. Till I saw this ad which says India's first business entrepreneurship program launched. Apply. And I was like, wow. So what had happened is there's a community called the Dawoodi Bohra community. They're very cash rich. They were celebrating something. They went to Dr. Nani Palkhiwala. Dr. Palkhiwala used to be a very famous economist from the Tata Group. And he said, they said, what should we do to celebrate this? He said, don't build another mandir, masjid, all that. Build a school for business entrepreneurship because that is what India needs. And the community is cash rich, so they went and hired the best people. So they hired a friend of mine called Milind Kulkarni came back from the US. And said, मी ये डब्बा बनवलं है विकायचं है. So Milind is a typical engineer like a lot of you here who invents things. But he doesn't invent anything new. He finds an existing technology and finds a different application for it. For example, if you run a lassi ka famous shop in Ludhiana and you have 20,000 customers coming every day, what do you need? You need to make more lassi very fast, right? So the engineering solution is what? Build a very big mixer, right? What is Milind's solution? Don't washing machine get चांगलं धू त्याच्यात बनव. So he's like that kind of a guy. So he had taken a technology called IVRS, Interactive Voice Response System, which is pick up the phone and press 1 for this, 2 for this, and build interactive television. So basically 300-400 songs on a hard drive connected via IVRS. So local operator can flash a number, you can pick up the phone and select a song on demand. He was calling it jukebox. So he said, since you guys are already selling to cable operators, please sell this dabba for me, I'll give you commission. So by then 5-6 of us had gotten together with various territories and we used to meet periodically. So we were sitting on the katta at Shivaji Park and discussing how to market this, what price point. And one bright bulb said, स्वतःचे channel करूया ना आपण. Why don't we start our own music channel? And everybody looked at him. And that time there was a channel called ETC and MTV was there, Channel V had come in. So we knew the potential. We said, are you nuts? Channel means at least $100 million. You need to have a satellite and all that. Milind being the geek, he said, Thamba, don't go via satellite. So don't send the beam up and come down. Take this dabba. And Bombay as a territory in those days used to have 42 major cable operators. So 42 cable operators controlled 92% of Bombay city. They said 42 dabbe banwaiche, take a lease line from MTNL, connect them, and you have a ground distributed city specific music channel. In Impact 2 clarity, which was brilliantly digital. And that time most TV channels were analog. Only 1 or 2 channels were digital. So it looked beautiful. Suddenly we did the calculation. We said 42 dabba, 50,000, 60,000. And we said advertising revenue to acha hai. So said let's try. Now the challenge, and this is 1998, was there was no ecosystem for funding. So we went to the bank first. Bank said, okay, kai channel, I mean, are you nuts? What will you hypothecate? Collateral काय है? मतलब चाळीतलं घर आहे, वेडा आहे का? One bank manager actually said, तुम्हाला काही काम नाही, काय उद्योग करताय? Saraswat Bank. I mean, they didn't know. So we got dejected. Then we started meeting rich people and said, sir, this is the idea. Please fund us. We'll give you equity, whatever. Or we'll take it as a loan. We'll give you return. So after a lot of rejection, finally we met this very kind guy called Siddharth Doshi. We used to call him Badresh Bhai. The Gujarati guy used to speak fluent Marathi. He had a very large corrugated packaging industry in Vadala and used to stay in Santa Cruz. But he was very interested in music. So Sachin Pilgaonkar was his friend. He said, I will invest. Kitna paisa chahiye? So we said, sir, 50-60 lakhs. He said, no, 50 ke 60. We said, sir, exact amount we don't know. He said, okay, 55 lakhs. I will give. 2 conditions. Condition number 1, मैं कैश में देगा, चेक से वापस लेगा. He said, okay. We didn't realize वो अपना ब्लैक का पैसा वाइट कर रहा है. गुज्जू का है ना. But he said, second most important condition. I have made 5 Gujarati songs. वो चैनल पे चलाना पड़ेगा. said, sir, so he was a music composer and he had made 5 Gujarati songs. So his ambition in life was कि लाइफ में कभी तो टीवी पे देख अपनी फैमिली को दिखाओ कि मेरा गाना चल रहा है. एमटीवी तो लेगा नहीं, तो अगर इन्वेस्ट करूंगा तो गाना चलाना पड़ेगा. We said, sir, done. Every hour we will play. So on these 2 conditions, without a business plan, without a PowerPoint, without an Excel sheet, I raised the first round of funding of 55 lakhs in cash. And we did not give the name Jukebox, we got the name Channel Oxygen. We said, okay, Channel Oxygen, done. We were 6 partners, took an office in Shivaji Park opposite the Shiv Sena Bhavan. Small office. It was so small that 4 people can sit. If somebody else comes, then 2 people will go for chai. And we made the dabbas, channel ban gaya, we got the songs, we started showing the demonstration to a lot of people. And everybody loved it. बोला अरे क्या concept है, मस्त, जो गाना चाहिए बजा सकते हैं. बोला हाँ सर बजा सकते हैं. So we thought, we started going and showing it to all the cable operators. They also loved it. They said अरे क्या बनाया ले राहुल भाई, मजा आ गया. सर आपके चैनल पे केबल पे डालो. सर हाँ डालेंगे ना. कैरेज फीस कितना देगा बताओ. And we suddenly came crashing down to earth. Because what we had not planned for is that in that era, most TV sets in India had only 14 to 16 channels on the prime band. So with a remote, you could only change those channels. And then you have to physically go to the TV and change the band to S band and then change. And most people would not do the jhanjat of getting up and going and changing the band. So most major channels were paying a fees every month to the cable operator called carriage fees to be in that prime band. We had never thought of this. हमने homework ही नहीं किया था. And we did not have the money to pay carriage fees every month. We said, fuck, बात लग गई. So we tried कि यार भाई try करो, ये बहुत अच्छा है. बोलो वो सब ठीक है, carriage fees दो, बहुत गंदा है. We started persuading them more. गिड़गिड़ाने लग गए कि बॉस कर दो यार, हमारी बात लग जाएगी. Till a point came where all cable operators had told their security, ये लोग को ऑफिस में घुसने नहीं देने का. We got desperate. I actually had visions of singing Gujarati songs for the rest of my life, working in Badrej Bhai's factory to pay off that loan. Because उतना पैसा तो खर्चा कर दिया था डब्बा बनाने में. Then we started talking to anybody and everybody कि बॉस यार ये अटके हैं, कुछ हेल्प कर दो. And one person said, don't look at Bombay, look at Thane. So Thane में there is this nice cable operator, अच्छा आदमी, जाके मिलो उसको. We said चलते हैं यार, we were so desperate. You know Bombay Thane, right? So we had a friend of ours had a Zen, 6 partners. We got into the car, laptop लेके कि चलो इसको डेमो दिखाते हैं. We go there, we go into his office, and we all give our business cards. So he takes 6 cards, he keeps it, and then he starts laughing. I said, sir, क्या हो गया? He says, नार्वेकर, नारकर, कुलकर्णी, मराठी लोग धंधा करता है, टेपन डायरेक्ट चैनल. So what was happening is, out of the 6 partners, 5 were Maharashtrians, 1 was a Mallu, Vivek Nair. He found the whole idea so hilarious कि 5 मराठी मुलं तुम्ही धंदा करायचा विचार करता, ते पण डायरेक्ट चॅनल. He started calling people, अरे गणेश इकडे हे बघ, हे बघ. You know, हे लोक डायरेक्ट चॅनल. तो we said, हाँ मतलब, we said, आप मराठी लोक धंदा नाही करत बाबा, आपण कारकून असतो. साहेब करायचं आहे, सो लाईक कर दो. चल फुकटात दिले 3 महिने करा. म्हटलं सर डेमो काहीतरी तुम्ही बनवलं असेल ना, पण मराठी लोक करतात ना. सो जस्ट द फॅक्ट दॅट आवर सरनेम्स, अँड आय थिंक दॅट्स द टाइम आय लर्न दॅट कास्ट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट इन इंडिया. Because we were 5 Marathi entrepreneurs trying to, entrepreneurs the word neither, businessmen trying to be businessmen. He liked the idea so much and he couldn't control his laughter. He kept saying, direct channel. Chala gaya, 3 mahine gaya. So he agreed to give us a trial of 3 months on his channel in Thane. We were like, boss, done, chalo. So we made the template and Coke gave us a free ka ad. They said, ye pehle free mein chalao. The day you are live, we'll pay you money also. So the screen was Channel Oxygen. Amir Khan in a yellow jersey with a rumal, with a can of Coke which says, Jo chai ho jaye, Coca-Cola enjoy. Channel Oxygen, and a local number flashing. So if you pick up the phone and call that number, a drop-down menu would come. Marathi song, Hindi song, romantic song, pop, all that. You keep pressing the number and song of choice will play. So I think it was 14th March or 18th March, Gudi Padwa, 1998. We said we will go live in Thane. And we had 5 songs from Lata Mangeshkar, which were devotional songs. So Mogara, Fulala and all that. And I was 100% convinced that we are creating history. because we are going to be the first interactive music channel of Asia. So I said, boss, ये तो historic moment है, इसके ऊपर books लिखे जाएंगे, management students will still read this as a case study, and I wanted my name to be in that book. So we went live, we put it on the feed, and suddenly we saw somebody's got through and scrolling the channel. So I turned to my partner and said, Sala, I wanted to do it. He said, Ami nahi lavla. So we realized a genuine customer had got through the feed and he's going to play the first song. So we were happy also, but we were anxious also. Because we had done a puja in front of the TV, naral fodla hota. So we said, and we are praying ke boss, changla gana lao. The first song that played on channel Oxygen was Goli Maar Bheje Me from Satya. Ganpati was sending us a message, we did not listen. We were so excited. We started enjoying that attention. And then we started getting money. So Coca-Cola came on board, Hindustan Unilever came on board, Colgate-Palmolive, and suddenly we are doing 2.5 to 3 crores in revenue. So 7-12 की local में लटकने से suddenly Zen, Esteem, Honda City, flights, 5-star hotels. I remember we walked into Oberoi Hotel for the first time in the 5-star, and we had a friend with us, Surendra Deshpande. He ordered an open sandwich. So this girl comes and gives bread, khira, tomato, everything, and she left. And this Deshpande says, आता करायचं काय? म्हणजे मी असं पोळी भातासारखं खाऊ की ह्याला लावून आपली सँडविच बनवू, हिला कशाला पैसे देतोय? We had no clue. First time, 5-star में first time गए थे. So anyway, we went nuts. पागल हो गए. But the unfortunate thing that happened is till the time we were struggling as partners, we were the best of friends. कि भाऊ अर्धा वड़ा पाव खाऊया, टेंशन घेऊ नको, होऊन जाईल. The moment we started making money and we became famous, so Times of India did a story on us, Asia's first interactive music channel. Lok Satta did a half-page, front-page news on us. India Today covered us. A&M magazine covered us. We became famous. So बोलते ना world famous in दादर हो गए थे हम लोग. And we started fighting with each other on the silliest of things. साला तुझं नाव टाकलंय, माझं का नाही टाकलं? I made the channel. तुम्ही काय काम करता? तो मिलिंद कुलकर्णी would say, साल्या मी चॅनल बनवलं. You guys are getting all the glory. And we said, साल्या you got lucky, accidentally तू बनवलं. आम्ही जाऊन मार्केटमध्ये विकतोय. So to cut a long story short, 2.5 years later, 3 crores, back to 0. We split. The company split up, and we became the worst of enemies from being the best of friends. And it is so bad that 98 to now, even if one of the partners comes here, there will be like a maramari. It got really horrible. And unfortunately, the people around us, instead of patching us up, made us fight more. You are the strong person. तूच तो एवढं काम केलंय. It just went to our heads. We did not know how to handle success. And in this lovely traumatic period of me going from 0 to 3 crores and back to 0, I met my wife online. So what had happened is, out of the 6 partners, I was the guy who used to play pranks on everybody. खोड्या काढायचा असतो ना, तो मी होतो. To play a prank on me, my partners put up my profile on jeevansathi.com. As a 45-year-old widower with tons of money, willing to marry anybody and everybody. And it was a 3 months paid subscription. And in those days, we did not have laptops or email on the phone. So we would go to office, morning we would check the email, go to a market, come back evening, check the email. I come in the evening, open my thing, and I have an email from a lady from Nagpur, which says, I'm a widow with 3 kids, but I'm very hot. Like, ये क्या था? And this is 1998-99. So very early days of internet. So दिन में अगर 3 email आते तो लगता था आज बहुत काम है यार. 3 email. So I thought किसी ने गलत address spelling mistake होगा, delete. Next day I got 3 emails. Saw your profile. I clicked. I see my picture and my description. I turn and my partners are laughing. के साले तू तो गेला. 3 महीने तेरी वाट लगेगी. So I went and I changed my profile and everything, and I said, I made a standard letter, reply going to everybody. This is a prank by my friends. Although I'm not averse to the idea of getting married, won't happen for some time. You want to connect? This is my mobile number. Next day from Mahim BPL Mobile, this girl called me. Let's meet for coffee today evening. I turned to her and said, thank you guys. Life में पहली बार डेट पे जा रहा हूँ, उसका बिल तुम भर रहे हो. उस डेट का कुछ हुआ नहीं. But I started connecting with a lot of people. Then I got this weird email from an elderly uncle G. And it was in all caps. My friend, daughter, engineer, MBA, not from this college, worth 50 crores. Send photo. I got upset. Because that time अपन भी ऐसे धीरूभाई अंबानी बनने वाले थे, right? अपन भी 1000 crore की कंपनी में 50 crore के लिए मैं फोटो भेजूं, पागल है क्या? So I wrote some stinking Hindi English funny reply and I forgot. Till I got an email from a girl from Bangalore which says, "Dear Rahul, I'm so sorry. This is my dad's friend trying to hook me up. He sent a mass mail to everybody. I'm really sorry. But hey, I like the way you write. Can we chat?" एक मोबाइल नंबर था बैंगलोर का. I picked up the phone. I said, "हाँ, Rahul." She said, "Oh, I meant chat online." Because that time mobile incoming outgoing was very expensive. So I said, "Online chat क्या होता है?" She said, "Go to Yahoo and download the Yahoo Messenger." So I downloaded Messenger, profile बनाया. Evening she came online, I am online. Started chatting. 3.5 4 hours chatting चालू. उसने फोटो भेजी, मैंने फोटो भेजी. डिसाइडेड शादी कर रहे हैं. Cut to my wife Pallavi Rao Narvekar in Delhi. Father was sports editor Hindustan Times. She was a school teacher, wanted to be an RJ. And 30 years old, family had given up hope कि इसकी कभी शादी होगी. So her best friend Pragati Mehra was an actress. I don't know if you have seen a soap called Uttaran. So the Thakurani is Pragati. She went and she said there's something called the internet. इस पे लड़के मिलते हैं. तो यहाँ जाके ढूंढ, तेरे को लड़का यहाँ मिलेगा. So Pragati sort of found my profile and said, "This guy looks interesting, media में." So I got an email. So I said, "Boss, मेरी तो बैंगलोर वाले से शादी हो रही है. But if you send me the spec sheet, I'll find somebody in my network for you." I was very helpful always. Cut to this lady from Bangalore comes to Bombay. We meet at the Bombay airport. And 5 minutes later we say, "यार, something is not right." She said, "हाँ, vibe नहीं आ रही, feel नहीं आ रही." So we shook hands and said, "दोस्ती ठीक है, शादी वादी भूल जाते हैं. We are still very good friends." And I turned to the other prospects in my network and said, "Boss, I'm available." So my Pallavi reached out to me and said, "Bloody, you are a fraud." अभी बोल रहा था बैंगलोर वाली से शादी कर रहा, बोल रहा मेरे से. मैंने कहा मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा तेरे से कर रहा हूँ. I'm saying I'm available just in case. She said, "How do I know you're genuine?" I said, "Come to Bombay and find out." So she flew down, spent 4 days with me in the Bombay locals, and then broke down and said, "I don't understand the city. Why don't you look at Delhi for 1 year? And next year I promise we'll move to Bombay." अब मैं बॉम्बे का बच्चा था. I trusted a Delhiite. It's been 19 years, I'm still in Delhi. So out of this marriage experience of mine, there are 2 gems of wisdom. One is, don't trust things you get on the internet. I met my wife there. And Delhi वाले सारे ठग होते हैं. But okay, by the time I moved to Delhi, I went for an interview. Pallavi didn't have a job. She was a school teacher. She wanted to be an RJ. And when I reached the place, I got a call from a friend saying all our accounts are frozen because we were doing legal fights between the partners. बैंक अकाउंट सब फ्रीज हो गए, कोई पैसा नहीं है. आई रियलाइज मेरे जेब में 400 रुपया कैश था, वही पैसा है मेरे पास, और कोई पैसा नहीं है. सो आई मेट दिस कपल हु ऑफर्ड मी अ जॉब. आई मेड अ वेरी इम्पैशन्ड प्ली के बॉस, आई एम सो ग्रेट. दे सेड, "सर आप कल से ज्वाइन कर लो, ये 25,000 रुपीज एडवांस ले लो." I said, 25,000 से क्या होगा? Because I need a house on rent and all that. She said, "This is not like Bombay, पगड़ी सिस्टम वगैरह नहीं है. You pay 1 month advance rent, 4-5 हजार में आपको घर मिल जाएगा. You are all alone." I said, "Really?" So they gave me a broker who showed me houses. And Pallavi used to live in an area called Safdarjung Enclave in South Delhi. So he showed me a house 1 lane away. It was a terrace flat, 2 rooms, massive terrace, bathtub, marble flooring, 7,000 rupees rent. अपन चौल से उठे. I said, "बॉस 7,000 में ये." और बोले 1 महीने का एडवांस दे दो. मैंने कहा ये पकड़, डन. आई कॉल्ड अप Pallavi एक्साइटेडली. ऐसे तेरे घर के बाजू के लेन में 7,000 में घर मिल गया. She said, "Which area?" I said, "Arjun Nagar." She said, No, you can't stay in Arjun Nagar." I said, "Why?" She said, "It's LS." I said, "What is LS?" She said, "Safdarjung Enclave, HS. Arjun Nagar, LS." I said, "LS, HS, this is high society, low society." I said, "What the F is this?" What I realize is, unfortunately, North India, especially Delhi, is a very class-conscious society. So your address matters. So Safdarjung is a posh area, but there's something called a Lal Dora. So there are all these little urban villages in South Delhi, which are not posh areas. That's why I was getting it at 7,000. I said, "Boss, मेरे पास इतना ही पैसा है, मैंने एडवांस दे दिया, मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. LS तेल लेने गया, मैं तो चौल से आया था. उसका तो S के आगे क्या लगेगा वो भी नहीं पता. Sorry, CS, Chol Society. I went to the Sarojini Nagar market, bought 2 gaddas, 2 chaddar. I said, "Boss, दिन में इसमें बैठेंगे, रात को सोएंगे, अपनी गृहस्थी सेट है." And I started working. I thought it will be very easy for me to work in Delhi because I had come from Bombay where the whole world comes, right? I couldn't have been more wrong. Because unfortunately, I went for my first sales call. Before I can sit down, the Lalaji says, "Done hai, Rahul ji, done hai." सिर्फ मैंने अभी बताया भी नहीं मैं क्या बेचने आऊं. अरे छड्डो, आप मटरी खाओ, चाय पियो, भाभी कैसी है, डन सर, डन. And I later realized that in North India, especially Delhi, nobody will ever say no to you. Everything is done hai ji. You have to read between the lines. It can have various interpretations. And I was struggling till I finally cracked. We decided to get married. The owner of the agency had become my brother, my friend. So on the day of my reception, my team came, gave me a gift, said, "Sir, मुबारक हो. By the way, आपकी नौकरी चली गई है." I said, अजय मेरे को अभी अभी गिफ्ट देके गया है. अजय इज माय फ्रेंड एंड माय ब्रदर एंड द ओनर. हाँ सर, वो खुद नहीं बोल सकते थे, इसलिए हमको बोला आपको देना. बाय द वे, जो गाड़ी कंपनी ने दी है वो भी वापस कर दो. I didn't tell my wife for 10 days that I don't have a job. वो क्या बोलूं, तेरे से शादी करते मेरी वाट लग गई. I told my driver side कि गाड़ी जाके दे दे, अपने पास गाड़ी भी नहीं है तो इंस्टॉलमेंट में कुछ ले लेंगे, बट मेरे पास अभी जॉब नहीं है. एंड मिथिलेश शर्मा बिहारी, he said, sir, आप तो एजुकेटेड आदमी, आपको तो आज नहीं तो कल नौकरी मिल जाएगा, कोई टेंशन नहीं. He worked without salary with me for 2 months. He's still working with me from 20 years. And Pallavi Ram, my wife, feels that I take more emotional atyachar from Mithilesh than I take from her, but I have a reason, right? But in those days, I used to put on my shadi ka suit, pretend to leave for office and go and sit in a cyber cafe and apply for jobs. And I could not get any job. Finally, out of sheer desperation, I widened my search कि जो मिले नौकरी पकड़ो यार. I saw an interview call. I went thinking I'm going to PVR for head of marketing. I realized it's a real estate company called Ansals. I said, sorry, I've come to the wrong place. He said, आ गए तो मिल लो. I met them. They said, we like you, but हम आपको ये vice president वगैरह नहीं बना सकते. We will give you senior manager 25,000 rupees salary. I said, sir, that won't work for me, because by then my wife had done what all wives do. She had shifted me from my lovely, huge apartment paying 7,000 rent to a tiny little DDA flat in Safdarjung enclave, because it's the right address, for 15,000 rupees rent. I said, 15,000 तो भाड़ा है, 25 बचेगा क्या? But all my friends said, start यहाँ बैठ के दूसरी नौकरी ढूंढ ले. So I said, okay. And my thought was, Ansals was known for the first mall of India called Ansal Plaza in South Delhi. And that was very close to where I was staying, Safdarjung enclave. So I said, चलो घर के बाजू में mall है, it's a posh mall, कुछ तो setting होगा. Unfortunately, they did what happens in Delhi. They showed me Ansal Plaza, lovely building, and gave me district center Janakpuri. So to give you context, it's like showing you Churchgate and giving you Virar. And what was my job? My job was to go, it was a complex with an agency called DDA, Delhi Development Authority, public-private partnership. My job was to go and build physically dig a hole, construct an amphitheater, and make it a happening place by doing events there with zero budget, and then get retailers to come and open stores there. Nobody wanted that job. They were looking for a bakra. I was the bakra. But again, as I said, Ganpati's always got my back. And when anything bad happens to me, something awesome comes, I learnt my Delhi there. So initially it was frustrating, but I started making that amphitheater, started talking to people. And luckily, Pallavi got a job with Radio Mirchi as an RJ. And Radio Mirchi and Radio City were about to go live, the first FM station of India, in the year 2001 in Delhi after 3 months. So we had one car, Santro, Mithilesh driving. Annie, I don't know how to drive. So Mithilesh would drop, Pallavi drop me, and then vice versa. But my dream was always to work for Ansal Plaza, the sexy mall. And I was in district center Janakpuri. So one day I went to Ansal's, my head office. There was a meeting happening, and our boss Pranav Ansal, whose name was on the building, said, you know, when I visit foreign में जाता हूँ ना, तो मॉल में म्यूजिक बजता है, हमारे मॉल में नहीं बजता. तो स्पीकर लगाने का क्या खर्चा है? तो somebody said, sir, 5 lakh rupees. He said, I don't want to spend 5 lakhs. Get some sponsor to give us the speakers. So everybody said, sir, ऊपर स्पीकर लगेगा सीलिंग में, लोगो भी नहीं दिखेगा. Who's going to give you? Nobody will give you. I heard that. I got out of the meeting. I was a junior most guy. मैं तो पीछे बैठा था. I went to pick up my wife from her office, and she said, okay, I'll take my bag. She said, that's my friend Shamik. So a colleague of hers was smoking a cigarette side. So I went and I said, hi. Oh, hi, what do you do? अब मेरा वो जनता विद्यालय वाला मोमेंट आ गया. If I say Janakpuri, तो LS. So थोड़ा सा flip किया. I said, oh, I work for Ansals. He said, oh, Ansal Plaza. I said, हाँ, सच नहीं था. He said, you know, interesting, we should do something there. And it is at this moment that for some reason Ganpati came and sat on my tongue. I still don't know why I said what I said next. I said, oh, you know what? Radio City guys had come to meet us. Jhutta. He threw his cigarette. He said, chal, took me inside, put me in front of his boss. Sir, this is Pallo ka pati. I think Radio City is going to launch in Ansal Plaza. So Nandan looked at me, said, no, Rahul, that cannot happen. What is the deal? I said, exactly, mujhe nahi pata, I'm very junior, but something to do with speaker. He said, airplay rights. I said, yes. I had no clue what is the airplay rights. So they are talking, I'm just nodding my head. He said, can you do the deal for us? Till this point, I had like a 1% visibility and like अभी आगे पूरा अंधेरा है ना because of this light, पूरा अंधेरा है. 1% मेरे दिमाग में आइडिया क्या था कि अगर रेडियो मिर्ची मेरा पार्टनर बन गया तो मैं रेडियो मिर्ची से सस्ते में स्पॉट्स लूंगा एंड मे बी कन्विंस सम ब्रांड. इतना ही, इसके आगे का कुछ सोचा भी नहीं था. They said, बॉस पैसे बता. So I'm thinking they want me to buy the spot from them. He said, कितने पैसे लेगा? अच्छा, I said, ये लोग देने वाले हैं. I'm like, okay, I need 5 lakhs. How much do I ask? Because मैं सोच रहा हूँ 5-10 हजार, 25 हजार, 50. I have because and I got very nervous, and I think sheer nervousness or Ganpati on my head, I blurted out 1 crore. He said, "अरे क्या बात कर रहा है?" And the moment I said 1 crore, I said, "Shit, अब 1 crore से 5 लाख पे कैसे आऊँ?" And he's like, नहीं Rahul, 1 crore too much. 70-75 में कर दे. Said, okay. अब but I have no clue for what. So I said, okay, let me talk to Mr. Ansal. So I stepped out. It is 9 o'clock at night. And I called up Pranav Ansal, my super boss, and said, sir, sorry to call you so late, but this is the deal. He was furious. He said, Rahul, I don't want to spend 5 lakhs. You want me to spend 70 lakhs? I said, sir, spend nahi karna hai. वो लोग देने वाले. He said, for what? I said, that I don't know, sir. He said, bloody go and find out. अब ऐसे मोमेंट पे मैनेजमेंट एजुकेशन काम आती है. I walked in and said, guys, it's very late. Mr. Ansal is sleeping. Why don't you guys send me an email with all the details? And I'll let you know. तो basically उनके दिमाग में क्या था कि Radio Mirchi will put the speakers and for 1 full year only Radio Mirchi will play in the mall because they want to keep Radio City out. आज की भाषा में उसको बोलते हैं FOMO, fear of missing out. So they said, यार Radio City नहीं आना चाहिए, अपन को आना है. For which they were willing to pay me 70 lakhs for what is called airplay rights. ऐसी डील इससे पहले वर्ल्ड में हुई नहीं थी. I went and explained to my boss. He said, I don't understand this deal. पैसे क्यों दे रहे हैं? सर वो म्यूजिक बजाने के दे रहे हैं. बोलते हैं अबे स्पीकर लगाएंगे तो कुछ तो बजाएंगे. मैंने कहा सर तो उसके पैसे क्यों दे रहे हैं? मैंने कहा सर बिकॉज म्यूजिक बजाएगा उसके पैसे दे रहे हैं. He said, is this legal? I said, sir, Times of India group है, email है, 50% एडवांस दे रहे हैं. He sat down, he looked at me, he said, Rahul, net तूने हवा बेच के 70 लाख रुपए कमाए हैं. I said, sir, seems like it. He said, you're promoted, you're transferred to Ansal Plaza. This was 2002. Till date, it is the fastest promotion in Ansal history. I went from senior manager Janakpuri to vice president marketing. But there is a department called HR. होता है ना? So मैं तो full 7वें आसमान पे हवा में से चलते चलते I went to HR. Yes ma'am. She said, Narvekar साहब बधाई हो. This has never happened. It's history. So your designation is vice president bracket में NTR. सिर्फ तो एनटी रामाराव ये कहां से आ गया? बोला नो सर, इट मींस नॉन ट्रेडिशनल रेवेन्यू. आई सेड व्हाट डज नॉन ट्रेडिशनल रेवेन्यू मीन? सिर्फ इसका मतलब ये है नार्वेकर साहब कि आप जब अंसल प्लाजा में जाके बैठोगे तो वट एवर इज हैपनिंग देयर उसको मत छेड़ो. आप बस बैठो और नए नए आइडिया सोचो और कंपनी को पैसे कमा के दो. ओके, सो व्हाट शुड बी योर टारगेट सर? आई सेड मैम आई हैव नो क्लू. नहीं टारगेट तो डालना पड़ेगा. हाउ विल वी मेजर? I said, मैं सोच रहा हूँ 70 लाख तो हो गया, पूरा साल बाकी है. मैम 3 करोड़ कर दो. She said, मैं डाल तो दूंगी, but I do hope you know that the whole of Ansal Plaza makes only 1 crore a year. I said, wait. So honestly, malls was a very new industry. Nobody knew how to run a mall, and I was lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. And honestly, next 3 years was the most kick-ass year of my life because I would sit in the mall, walk around. And think of ideas. So I would walk to a lift door and say, ये लिफ्ट के सामने लोग 2-3 मिनट तो खड़े रहते हैं, तो यहाँ पे ब्रांडिंग क्यों नहीं लगाते? So I started putting flex on the lift. I started talking to brands in Bombay, saying आपको मूवी का शूटिंग करना है, come to Delhi, we have a lovely mall, यहाँ पे शूटिंग करो, it looks very cool, pay me money. Coca-Cola had launched a coffee called Georgia Coffee, so they came to us. I said, oh, don't look at the mall. Ansals has 23 commercial buildings, office buildings. I said, you want these people to sample your coffee? They said, हाँ. I said, pay me money. They paid us 1 crore. My boss was pagal. He said, free की कॉफी भी पिला रहे हैं और 1 करोड़ भी दे रहे हैं. कर. But then suddenly what happened, all the brand guys were in Bombay. So they would come to Delhi, look at my name on the cabin and say, Narvekar, sir, Marathi aat kahan? Mumbai? Arey sir, ye Delhi walon se bacha lo, साले डने जी बोलते समझ में नहीं आता हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है. So I started getting offers from brands to do what is called BTL, below the line, outdoor and all that, activation. So I went to my boss and said, I can either quit my job or I can do my job and do this on the side. And I promise you, kuch jhol nahi hoga. He was kind enough to say, do. Started making great money in life because I was buying a hoarding for 10,000 rupees and selling for 3 lakhs. So bought my first house in South Delhi, Kothi. Bought my first big Chevrolet Optra red color VIP number 1000 because my driver Mitlesh said, no sir. Pallavi became a celebrated RJ doing the evening drive time show bumper to bumper. We became the celebrity couple of Delhi. I was Vice President Marketing Ansal Plaza. She was RJ Pallavi, bumper to bumper. She was interviewing celebrities on a show. I was meeting celebrities in the mall. We were on page 3 at least 3 times a week. My son was born. Life couldn't be better. And a few days later, my wife's left eyelid started drooping. She started lisping. I said, kya ho raha hai? We thought it's a reaction to a drug. We went to the hospital. They took a test and said myasthenia gravis. And again our world came crashing down because the first word that came to mind is Amitabh Bachchan. He is a patient of myasthenia. If you remember the Coolie episode. Okay. So myasthenia is an autoimmune disorder which causes muscle fatigue. So they said we'll have to operate and remove something called a thymoma from here. Thymus. I said okay. So while doing the surgery, one vocal cord got cut, the other got paralyzed. She lost the voice. So head of ENT Apollo came and said, sir, आवाज कभी वापस नहीं आएगी. Think of an alternative career, या RJing आप भूल जाओ. And my wife, she's a rock star. She asked for a pen and paper and she wrote on it, I will go back on air. Honestly, nobody believed it. Because medically it was not possible. But luckily found this great yoga teacher called Pawan, who came and said, sir, mujhe kuch time de do. So for next 2.5 years, Pawan would come home daily and get Pallavi to do breathing exercises, pranayam and all of that. And 2.5 years later, she got the voice back, made a comeback. Mirchi, Radio Mirchi went berserk. They spent 3.5 crores on an outdoor campaign and put up hoardings all over Delhi saying Pallavi's back. But before this, one funny thing had happened. Till her surgery, we had hundreds and thousands of friends. We had a huge network. Log ghar aa rahe hain. We go into a party. Everybody is our friend, buddy, bhai. Great life. The moment Pallavi got cancer, and she also had cancer, which is thymoma, and she lost her voice, so she's no longer RJ. I quit my job with Ansals to be with her because my baby was very small. 99.99% of the people just vanished. People stopped picking our phone calls, no invitation to any parties. If we are in a mall and somebody comes, they would look through us. We found it very funny, ke ho kya raha hai? Why are people avoiding us? Till we realized that in that era, most people had our number saved as Rahul Ansal Plaza, Pallavi Radio Mirchi. अब ये दोनों ड्रॉप पर just Rahul and Pallavi की तो कोई इज्जत नहीं है. So the lesson for you is, a lot of times when you build successful careers, you raise your round of funding or you become general manager of a hot company, you'll have lots of people as your friends. That's what you think. They're not your friends. They're friends of the chair that you sit on. The day that chair is not there, they're no longer your friends. So be very wise in making that distinction. We found it very funny. Anyway, Pallavi made a comeback. I was working for a lot of mall companies. 2009, I was thoroughly bored working for a company called DLF. And I met this guy who had come from Europe. He said, I want to do e-commerce in India. And of course, because I read a lot, I knew what e-commerce was. So on an impulse, I quit my job, shook hands with him, and created a company called FashionNU.com. FashionNU.com was what is called a flash sale site. So it was a closed site. You had to have a password to get into the site. And every day we would give you deals on luxury brands. This is the year 2009, when e-commerce was not happening in India. So Gucci, Prada, everything except Louis Vuitton, we would give you at a discount. So me and a couple of friends, 7 of us started this. I thought it would be very easy to convince a brand to give us their excess inventory. So uska jo old stock tha, wo hum बेचते थे. For 4 months, I could not crack one single deal. I used to sleep for 1.5 hours a day. You see this mark here? I have sleep apnea today. I have to plug in a machine called a CPAP and sleep at night. I don't recommend it. Don't mess with your sleep. But I used to do 170 kilometers every day, average Delhi NCR. I would walk into a brand's office, give my card. They had given me an appointment for 12 o'clock. They'll call me in at 5 o'clock. So I'd be just sitting in the reception reading something, waiting for 5 o'clock. I would walk in with my laptop and say, sir, can I explain? यार बता मोटा मोटा क्या है? I say, e-commerce, we'll take your stuff, click pictures, put it online, people will buy, I'll pick it from your warehouse, deliver. He said, are you nuts? Who's going to buy on the internet? कट ले. मार्केट में रूमर ये थी कि राहुल को डीएलएफ ने नौकरी से निकाल दिया है, कोई काम धंधा नहीं है तो घर पे बैठ के इंटरनेट पे कपड़े बेच रहे हैं. पागल है, इंटरनेट पे कौन कपड़े खरीदेगा? I got so desperate that I said, this is not working. So one day I took a break from this crazy schedule of mine and went and sat down in a cafe and said, let me have my black coffee and think, what am I doing wrong? Till I realized I'm thinking from here, cognitive. I said, let me try from here. So I called up a friend of mine. I mean, he's not a friend, I just knew him. I said, can you get me an appointment with Deepak Agarwal, the CEO of DLF Retail Brands? He was a CA for that time. I said, I need 5 minutes with him. So he connected. I went to this guy's office and he has a glass cabin. His team is sitting there. I walk up to him and said, sir, he said, हाँ काम बताओ. So I stood in front of him like this, sir, आपके blessings चाहिए. He's like, क्या? I said, sir, सर पे हाथ रख के बोलो blessings दे दिए. He's like, अरे काम तो बता. I said, नहीं, जब तक आप सर पे हाथ रख के नहीं बोलोगे कि blessings दे दिए, मैं बताऊंगा नहीं. And he was finding it very funny. And I'm standing like this in front of him. And he's sitting in his chair on the cabin. And he started getting embarrassed because his entire team is watching, कि हो क्या रहा है? And they knew it because I was also somebody in the DLF ecosystem. He said, यार, finally start laughing. He said, चल, blessings दे दिए, बोल, काम बता. I said, आपका जो warehouse में old stock है, वो थोड़ा सा माल दे दो, उसकी फोटो खींचूंगा, इंटरनेट पे डालूंगा, कस्टमर खरीदेगा, आपके warehouse से उठाऊंगा, उसको डिलीवर करूंगा, आपको 30 days के बाद पेमेंट दूंगा. He said, पागल है क्या? I said, सर तभी तो बोल रहा हूँ, blessings चाहिए, logic doesn't work. He said, यार बहुत झंझट है. I said, सर आपका कलीग था एक टाइम पे, आप स्वामी हो, आप महान हो, ऑल दैट. बॉम्बे की भाषा में बोलते चने के झाड़ पे चढ़ाना. He started laughing. He said, यार चल तू भी क्या याद रखेगा, दिए ना blessings. He picked up the phone. He called up the warehouse in Badawi. He said, राहुल नार्वेकर आ रहा है, इसको जो माल चाहिए दे दो. I said, sir contract. He said, क्या contract? तू कहाँ भागा जा रहा है? Blessings दिए ना, जा ऐश कर. He's feeling very good. By then I had done something smart in life based on my previous experience. I had changed my outlook. So I used to wear the best of Italian suits. I used to have all the right brands, Gucci, Prada. And I had traded my Honda Accord for a Lexus का SUV. My logic was कि मेरी शक्ल देख के तो किसी को लगेगा नहीं कि ये लग्जरी है, but at least मेरा बाकी का आइटम देख के लगे कि ये बड़ा आदमी है. So with that big car, I get into the warehouse of DLF and I say, हाँ ये सब माल samples गाड़ी में डालो. Nobody asked me a question. I took that, I called my team, I said, I'm running, फटाफट studio ready करो, photo shoot करो, we are going live tomorrow. So we clicked all the pictures, did everything, रात भर बैठ के. 1 hour before we are going live, Deepak calls me, he said, साले, तूने बोला था old stock लेके जाएगा, तू तो साले नया माल भी ले गया. I said, sir, blessings. He said, चल तू कितना बेच लेगा, कर ले. Fashion and You went live with DKNY handbags at 75% discount. On 15th of January 2010. We sold out in 4 hours. 15 days of January, our turnover was 7.5 lakhs. February, 27 lakhs. Thanks to Valentine's Day probably. March, 65 lakhs. April, 1.2 crore. So that was pretty much our graph. So October 2010, 10 months after launch, Sequoia Capital came and invested $8 million. Our valuation was 170 crores. 4 months later, Sequoia, Nokia, Intel, NVP came and invested $40 million. Our valuation was 1700 crores. We were the fastest growing e-commerce company in the world. And then of course we screwed it up later. We raised $128 million. We went and set up a slew of companies. So Deals and You, Be Stylish, Juvalia and You, Free Culture, Airbnb, all of that. We went from 7-member team to 3,000 people in a huge campus behind the Airtel building in Gurgaon. Unfortunately, my wife Pallavi had a relapse of myasthenia gravis. So she had 5 tumors behind the lungs. It was critical. So I exited to be with her. She had a surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, another round of chemotherapy, lost her ear. So 1.5 to 2 years I was only in Apollo. When I came back, the world had moved on. People had forgotten me. And I had spent so much money on the medical treatment that I was actually bankrupt. I didn't have any money in hand. And nobody was wanting to talk to me. because everybody was busy doing their own thing. It was a fast pace in the startup ecosystem. Jabong, Myntra, Flipkart, Snapdeal, everybody was running fast. And there came a time I realized that for 2 days I had not got out of my house because I was so depressed. And then again, I think Ganpati came and gave me one tapli on the head, or I figured something. I got up and said, this cannot work. So I got up, shave karke, naha dhoke, I put on a suit, I called a photographer, got a photo shoot done, changed my profile on Facebook and LinkedIn, and started doing some positive stuff. This was at 11 in the afternoon. 9 o'clock at night, I get a message on LinkedIn from a guy called Paul Shuker. Hey Rahul, can you call? There's an opportunity. I picked up the phone, I called him. He said, yaar, you're very fast. I said, Vela beta hu yaar, kaam hi nahi hai kuch. He said, come and meet me. I went and met him. Next day, he said, we have taken 2 companies, Koovs.com, Koovs, and the private sales. We want you to join and turn it around. So from being bankrupt, I get a 1 crore salary package and 26% equity with $5 million. So I believe in the power of positive thinking. Of course, Ganpati is there. Okay? Put together my old team. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. And that is the time I met NDTV. So NDTV wanted to get into e-commerce. I had a meeting with them and I told them, this is what I think. They said, okay, we want to do e-commerce. Why don't you come and join us? I said, brilliant. So they said, how much money do we need for e-commerce? I said, for India, $100 million. So Dr. Roy said, Rahul, $100 million nahi hai. I said, sir, 80 de do. Nahi hai. Karte, we came to $3 million. He said, haan, itna de sakte hain, 18 crores. I said, then don't do India, let's look at outside India. So I made a plan which became a company called IndianRoots.com, where we said we'll sell Indian designer products to Indians outside India. And my plan was 18 crores cash, baki we'll use the NDTV ka media channels and all that. Again, unfortunately, last minute the investor fell through. So first month of operation, 22-member team, I get a call from my group CFO saying, what is this Excel sheet? I said, this is salaries for a team. He said, kaun dega? Tumhara investor to gaya. I said, sir, abhi de do, koi na koi aa jayega. He said, I don't know. So I said, what do you want me to do? He said, you figure out. I said, if I don't credit the salary tomorrow morning, this team will go to Amazon or Flipkart or wherever. So that's your problem. Again sat down, started calling everybody in my network. I said, itna fast to hoga nahi. Luckily, I reached a friend of mine called Nilesh Tati from Pune. He lives on Bhandarkar Road. He was my classmate in IIM Calcutta. And by the time I called him, I had called everybody in my network. I was tired. I said, Nilesh, I don't have time to explain. You know me. You know I've done fashion in you. As a favor to me, I want you to invest 10 crores in this company. But before that, in the next 1 hour, I want 35 lakhs transferred in this account. He said, yaar, 10 crore to I have to talk to. I said, 35 lakh de sakta hai. And it's not a business proposition. You are doing this to me as a favor. And someday in life, I will return this favor. His first dialogue was, Sale tu marwaega. His second dialogue was, send me the account details. He transferred the money. We paid the salaries. 10 minutes more. Don't worry, don't panic. So, all I could raise, unfortunately, family said no. So, all I could raise was a total of 84 lakhs only. My business plan was 18 crores. Again, as I said, the best thing that could have happened to me, because if you today Google me, the story that will come up is that 84 lakh investment became a 560 crore exit in 3 years. We sold the company for 560 crores, $85 million. And that is my claim to fame today. So if I had got that 18 crores, it would have been a good story. कि हाँ 18 करोड़ का 560 करोड़ बनाया 3 साल में. But जब 84 lakhs का 560 करोड़ बनाते तो awesome story है, बराबर? So as I said, when things go bad with me, something awesome comes out of it. 2016 we sold that company. I wanted to do another startup till my wife turned to me and said, why are you doing this? You've already made more than enough money. ठीक है? So she said, खर्चा भी तेरा इतना high maintenance है नहीं. So my soul food is white rice, ऐसे पांडर शुभ्र भात, पिवली दाल, तचौर तूप तक. I'm happy. Old monk इतनी महंगी अभी भी नहीं है. और मैं पानी के साथ पीता हूँ. ठीक है? She said, you are low maintenance. Why do you want? So then I said, okay, let me figure out. So from 2016, I created a fund with Nilesh. It's called Scale Ventures. It's a small 100 crore fund. We invest in startups. We have invested in about 17 startups so far. Okay. But since 2016, I've been traveling across India and doing what I'm doing now, speaking to colleges. And I'm trying to build a community called India Network. Okay. And Lokesh on the way, and Annie asked me what is India Network. India Network is simple. It's the Shiv Sena for startups. So when I was growing up in the Chawl, the local Naka had a Shakha. And any problem anybody had, we would go to the Shakha and say help. And the community would come together to help you. Forget the politics of Shiv Sena. When Bala Sahib started Shiv Sena, it was a community coming together and helping people who had no hope in life. It was giving hope. And the hope is the community will solve the community's problems. The challenge in today's India is there is India and then there is Bharat. So when I'm born and brought up in Bombay or I'm in Delhi or I come to Pune, it's a different world. But you go 100 kilometers outside any major city, it's a very different world. So youngsters who come from small towns, a lot of times they have all the gyan on YouTube, but they don't have mentorship. They don't have access to funding. And unfortunately they believe कि अगर इज्जत से मेहनत से काम करूंगा तो बहुत पैसे कमाऊंगा. And my favorite dialogue in the world is not fair. I am also dark. ठीक है. So since then I am traveling across small towns and I believe couple of things. So 2018 I had picked up a bunch of 20 startups from small towns and I took them to New York on my own expense to attend a boot camp with the Shark Tank people. So Kevin Harrington, Damon Johnson, all these people. And I saw the difference of 3 days of mentorship by the Shark Tank guys on these people. So two of them have become Forbes 30 under 30 Asia. Somebody's raised money. Somebody's become a big entrepreneur. So mentorship makes a lot of difference. So my goal in life is to provide mentorship to genuine people who want to do something in life. Okay, and the most common question I get asked a lot is what is it that you need to be an entrepreneur, right? So 2013 when I was doing Indian Roots, I was on the 4th floor of a building called Iris Tech Park. And there was a kid in the ground floor business center, he had taken 2 seats in a business center. And he sent me a Facebook friend request. And then said, sir, I want you to mentor me. I said, I'm very busy. He said, whenever you have time, just help me. That kid was a school dropout. And then he became the first kid in India to qualify for a scholarship called Peter Thiel Scholarship. Have you heard of it? So Peter Thiel is a Silicon Valley billionaire who gives $100,000 to young kids to drop out of school and become an entrepreneur. Because Peter Thiel genuinely believes that formal education spoils you for entrepreneurship. This kid was the first kid from Asia to qualify for that. He came back after that and set up a venture which is called Oyo Rooms. Ritesh Agarwal. And the dumbest thing I did in life is I did not take equity in his company at that point. But what I've learned from him is, today Ritesh didn't go to Harvard, but he's employing people from Harvard. So what do you need to be an entrepreneur? You need just one word. In Hindi it's called Jazba. Okay. I meet a lot of people who say, sir, business plan ban jayega na tab business karunga. Annie today tells me after doing mechanical engineering, I will work for 1 year and then I will find out what I want. I told her I'm 47, मेरे को आज तक नहीं मालूम मेरे को करना क्या लाइफ में. And I can guarantee you, Annie, नहीं होगा if you get into a job immediately. Excel sheets are funny things. Excel में जब business plan बनाते हो ना, उसमें बहुत पैसे बन जाते हैं. Formula tweak कर दोगे तो profitable हो जाओगे, scale कर जाओगे, right? Excel sheet जब आप बनाते हो, उसमें जो numbers आपने डाले हैं, उसको वहां से बैंक अकाउंट तक लाने में जो फटती है, that is entrepreneurship. So when we invest in a startup, we don't invest in a business plan or a PowerPoint or whatever. We invest in the entrepreneur. And if I look at you and I get that confidence that you will stick on, because I've done several ventures. आज तक मेरा कोई भी venture business plan और actual में कितना फर्क है आप जब करोगे तो पता चलता है. It is never the same. So when things don't go as per plan, will you stay and adapt? If I see that you'll get the check. And the reason I told you my whole story is I don't want to come and give you gyan. Gyan YouTube पे मेरे से बहुत अच्छा मिलता है. But what I'm trying to tell you is whatever you have learned from me, I was in the wrong school, I was the wrong color, I was the wrong size, all of it. If I can go from Sardarni Pratap Singh Janta Vidyalaya to Harvard, okay, and I'm doing a program called OPM, which is the senior most program. If I can go from 84 lakhs to 560 crores, और मेरे सिर पे 2 सिंह नहीं है, it's just because of couple of things. First is attitude. मेरे को ना समझ में नहीं आता. ठीक है, when somebody says ये नहीं हो सकता, मैं बोलता ठीक है अब करेंगे ना, मजा आएगा. Second, you are the sum total of the 5-6 people you spend maximum time with. So be very ruthless in cutting out people and blocking people who put you down, who are negative or who don't serve you. They might be your best friend, they might be your family, they might be whatever. Unfriend, block everywhere. Never listen to them. Don't be in an environment where people put you down. And today you guys are blessed because you have a progressive college which is saying engineering के साथ आप entrepreneurship भी देंगे. Who has put in so much effort to get people like us to. But today you can connect. You might not connect with me directly, but you can connect with me on social media, right? So make sure you add all the right filters and consume only and only stuff which is positive, which is forward-looking, which inspires you to go beyond yourself. Because the biggest thing in life is hope. Harvard Medical School did a survey, experiment. They picked up a few rats and put them into water. And these rats started swimming. And then they got tired and they were about to drown in 15 minutes. So just before they were about to drown, they were pulled out. Dried and then again put back into the water. How long do you think they stayed up next time? Take a guess. Sorry? 60 hours. 60. Why? Because in their head they thought अभी भी मरने से पहले मेरे को कोई ना कोई उठा लेगा. Just that hope kept them swimming for 60 hours when they couldn't swim for 15 minutes earlier. And that was 1 minute ago. So the mind is the most powerful weapon that you have. And the mind is programmable. It can retrain itself. And that is the only thing you need in life. And the last advice is what I gave you last time also. The magic mantra to be successful in anything in life is 2 words. Be Besharam. Thank you.